Alrighty. Let's see. It's easy. Check if binary string has at most one segment of ones. One segment of ones. Given a binary string S without leading zeros, return true if S contains at most one contiguous segment of ones, otherwise return false. 1001, I think. So there's another 1 there. 110. Okay. Hmm. Um. Trying to think. So obviously I can do a for loop that goes through the characters left to right, checking for like the first streak, and then followed up by a streak of zeros, and then some sort of logic to define if there's a 1 after the streak of zeros. Try and think if there's a more elegant solution. So in theory, I can try to maybe remove all the zeros on the right side, if there are any. And then what's left has to be all ones, which means that what's left has to be 2 to the power minus 1. So maybe I can do... Maybe I can removes... Is that any better than just iterating through the characters? I mean, the final calculation might skip a lot of things. How long is this? 100. 2 to the 100. Guess because this is actually a string, I don't think I can do that kind of check to see if it's all ones. It's like 1, the number XOR the number plus 1. So you can check to see if it's a power of 2 by doing the number XOR the number minus 1. So I think you can check if it's power of 1 less than power of 2 if you do that number plus 1 XOR with that number. So if all ones, then it becomes like 1 0 0 0 and XOR. Okay, anyways, I think it's just iterating through the bits here. So I need to skip over the first bits of ones. So let's say index while I'm tempted to add an extra. Okay, n equals length of string while index less than n if s at index equals a 1, skip it. I guess maybe I can just do and here. Okay. Guess I need to do if it's the end already. true. And then I can, and actually maybe not here. While index less than n and s index is equal to 0. Okay, now it has to be at the end, otherwise it's at a 1, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, this should work. I'm not sure if it's very fast, but it should work. Okay, fast enough. So summary. Skip over first streak of ones. Skip over next streak of zeros. Index must be at the end of the string, otherwise it means that there are ones, or yeah, there are ones after that streak of 0. In which case return false. Return true otherwise. Alright. Use while loops for this, since index must be carried over to the next loop. It's more of a global constant than, or it's not a local variable to the for loop, it's more like a global. Time complexity is O of n, since it's possible, or it's necessary to reach the end of the string in the loop in order to validate that it's correct. Space complexity, this is just going to be O of 1, since no extra space is needed.